Okay, so here goes. My cousin killed himself 13 years ago on the 12th of this month. Shock to everyone. He didn't try and get help. Nobody knew about his depression. Nobody knew about his mental health issues. Since then, I myself have tried it. My father has tried it. My cousin has tried it. Thankfully, none of us have succeeded. But I especially suffer from bad mental health issues. I've been in hospital a few times. And I find that writing, getting it out on paper, is a way of releasing things and trying to explain to people what I am feeling, because people say they understand but they don't. People who commit suicide, it's horrible. It's over for them, yes, and they've done what they think is best. Sometimes they leave a note, sometimes they don't. I think it's the hardest when they don't. But there's the family that's left behind as well. We're here, and I know I've tried it, but my aunt, my cousins, his friends, everyone who around the people who succeed have to live with the rest of their lives without that person, and knowing that, or not knowing why, really, because no one ever really knows why except for the person who's done it. I am compiling a short book of stories and poems and thoughts and things that just have popped into my head. And I hope to raise some money for my cousin's foundation, which is the David Henning Foundation. I'm also looking to raise some money to also just give help to some people who I know that are struggling at this time of year, because Christmas is a time where there is a lot of depression, there's a lot of pressure, there's basically a lot of suicides, and we need to make people aware of that, and we need to make people kind, and we need to make people aware that even though you feel alone, and even though this is a hard time of year, that there is always someone who will love you and who will miss you. And admitting it to yourself is the first thing. Admitting it to others is so hard. Oh my God, it's so hard. But if I can help, or if anyone can help promote someone to take that first step, or if I can give you a few ideas on how to cope, instead of taking the pain away by slicing yourself. Like me. I had a very bad moment and everything else failed. But I've started writing again. And this has prompted me to, so it never happens again, to try and help people and to try and see if I can make a difference by showing people they're not alone. No one's alone out there. And asking for help if someone turns around and goes, oh, well, I get depressed sometimes. That's the wrong person to go to. Don't go to them. Because they don't understand and they never will understand. Get real help. Surround yourself by people who you know will help. Don't feel guilty to ask for help. I will tell you, I wrote a poem for his anniversary, and this is one of my poems that I'll be putting into a compiled book, which I hope to be able to raise enough money for to publish and get out to the community and to pass on to people, not necessarily to sell, but to give to someone who's struggling, to give to somebody who has lost all hope, and to show them that they're not alone. No one's ever alone. And that you can feel the way that you feel, and there is nothing wrong with that. So, basically I've titled it David, that's my cousin's name. Wings outstretched, tips touching the sky, on a mountain I stood as you wished me goodbye. I wished I could wipe all your tears away, but I couldn't because I was fathoms away. Don't grieve for me on this day that I died. I'm now flying free, no longer having to hide. The pain that I felt down on earth is all gone. I feel pure happiness now, so for me, please don't mourn. I know that it's hard, me not being there with you now, but I know that I love you, and here is my vow. I'll watch over you forever until you join me up here. And together we'll be until all the stars disappear. So, I don't ask for me. I ask for everyone who's struggling. Please, I don't care if it's 50 cents, if it's 5 cents, if it's 10 cents. As long as I get enough people to be able to publish this book and get it out there, just so I can help even just one person this Christmas, this next year, a whole nother year that some people are looking forward to, and some people are just looking at with dread. Another year I have to leave. So that's it. I know this is very long, but I truly hope that there are some people out there who can help me, because I'm a single mother of 3. And my youngest son is disabled. I'm divorced, and I would do it myself. I would fund the whole thing myself, but I myself, I don't have any money. So just please, just instead of buying a coffee one day, put that $2 or $3 to this cause, and hopefully if I get enough people, that one coffee that you have gone without one day will save somebody's life. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And even if you can't donate, even if just, I want you to think and give somebody, say something nice to someone, give someone a hug, give someone hope. Because someone turning around to you and saying, you are doing a good job as a mother. You are doing a good job as a father. You are a good person, and I love you. You have no idea. That person could have been thinking, I'm going home to kill myself. And those words have stopped them from doing that. Because it gives them hope. Hope that there is a better future out there for them. So thank you. And be kind to others. But don't just be kind to others. Be kind to yourself. And this season, just doesn't matter about the presents. It doesn't matter about how much you spend on something to buy, to give to someone, a child or anything like that. As long as something comes from the heart, as long as you give love to someone, hope to someone, a moment of joy, a split second of joy to someone. That's all that matters. And pay it forward. Because when I have been at the point of, I have been crying because I have been at the checkout and I've miscalculated and I can't even, I'm $1, $2 short of shopping for my kids. Because I haven't even bought anything for myself. And I've had one time, I've had a lady pull out $5, give it to me, stop me from saying a word, close my hand over it, and just say, God bless, pay it forward. And just walked off. And that made me believe in humanity again. So, I wish everyone, every single one who sees this, everyone who doesn't see this, everyone in this entire world, I hope that you have just one moment of happiness or hope or joy. Just one moment. These holidays. And remember that it's not about material things. It's about how we treat each other as human beings and how we understand people. So, to you all, I love you. I wish you hope. I wish you happiness. And if I could, I would give you a big hug and tell you everything will be okay. Because there is always someone who will love you, no matter what. Even if you think there isn't, there will be one person who misses you. It doesn't even matter if it's the person at the petrol station. I have my petrol station friends. And who thinks, I miss that person. Where are they? And that lingers in their head. But you never even think to realise that. Sometimes you going in there and talking to them has an effect on them and makes their day. And maybe you are the positive effect in their life and you don't even realise. So, blathering on and on and on as usual. I could talk till the sun went down and then came up and down and then up and down again. But I'll end it at this. I love you all. I thank you all. Even if it's just a thought and not a donation. And I hope that there is some hope left in you and life left in you to keep going. And remember your family who have passed. Remember the people who have taken their lives. Don't be angry. Don't blame yourself. Just remember the good times that you had with them. Because I remember David's smile. I call it the David smile because it lit up his eyes. He had this cheeky little grin on his face. It was like a half smile / grin. And I will always have that memory. And I would give everything to have it back, just to see it one more time. But I can't. And hopefully I can raise enough to make sure that is possible for people to see the smile of their loved ones on their faces and not take it for granted and not ever have to miss it ever again. Thank you. Love you all. And Merry Christmas.